Hi, my name is Robert. This video is designed to give you step-by-step detailed instructions on completing the task at hand. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, I'm going to do an oil change on this 1990 740 GLE. It has the BT30F engine on it. First thing I do is crack the oil cap, and then I go under the vehicle. I take the splash pan down, and then I remove the oil bowl. So you come under the front of the car. You got a 10mm bolt on the splash pan there. There's one on the other side in the same position. Then a little further under, there's normally two 12mm bolts on the splash pan, and then you can drop the splash pan down. Now the front of it hooks on the bottom of the frame of the vehicle, so you got to have the car kind of up high to get this all the way off. My two rear bolts ended up being 13mm. At any rate, you want to remember not to over tighten them when you put them in, because you don't want to crack your plastic on your splash pan. Next, you come under the car. You may see a splash panel there. You keep going back. You go behind this little A-frame here. If you don't have a splash pan, you'll see the oil pan there. Then the oil pan bolt is there. So you put a socket on that, preferably, and unscrew that oil drain pan bolt. Okay, you let the oil drain out in the drain pan, and after it stops draining, you put your oil bolt back in. Hopefully the car hadn't been sitting so long that sludge has formed inside the motor. Here's the little oil pan bolt. You want to put a new washer on that, and you can wipe it to see if the oil seems sludged up on it or not. Now the bolt on the bottom of this oil pan, I believe it's a 25mm. I did not have a 25mm socket, so I used a very good adjustable jaw on there. Just make sure you don't strip it, and when you put it back in, snug it down. It don't have to be super tight, especially if you're just doing kind of a oil change flush like I am. Next, I move my pan over a little bit under the oil filter, and I'm going to go up top and remove the oil filter. And if I don't catch all the oil in the pan, it should fall on this shuck that I use to try to make sure I don't have spills. These are things that they use for pets or adults and changing beds and stuff like that. I reached down in there and was able to pull the filter off by hand. It seems like it may be a new filter, never really used. Didn't have any oil spill out from what I could tell. Maybe one drop there. So what you want to do now is wipe off that surface, make sure there's no gasket on there. Lube your new oil filter gasket. Prime the oil filter, filling it up twice, and then screw it on. This is how I normally tag a filter before I put it on. Now I'm going to flip it over, fill it up twice with oil, lubricate that seal, and then install it in the car. Now when you screw the filter on, you want to screw it on until it makes contact to the mating surface, and then go either 2/3 or 1 full turn, and that'll get it nice and tight where it shouldn't leak. You could check it maybe a few days after you have the oil changed. Now that my filter's on, my drain bolts installed, now I'm going to go ahead and put 4 quarts of oil in the motor. And really, I should change this gasket on top of here because it's old and it's not going to seal. So think about doing that when you do it. Okay, so you want to go ahead and add 4 quarts to the motor, and then put the cap on and start it up and let it run 4 or 5 minutes, shut it off, wait 4 or 5 minutes, and then check the oil level with your oil dipstick back there. Always check your level before and after oil change. Look under the vehicle, double check yourself, make sure nothing's pouring down from under the vehicle, and you should be ready to start it. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.